Good morning, afternoon, evening, Randomizer fans, and welcome to Wonderful Wonder High Roll. I am your hostess, Math Girl 718, and joining me today is Kachiri. How are you today? Can't really hear you if you're talking, but so have Boy, Raylan take your Sailor Nap, and Orange. Alright, so I can't believe this race will be starting any moment now. And we're off. Okay, we've got Heart Container in Lake's House and Pizza Heart in Sanctuary. Alright, I saw a crystal at Hera, but I did not see the rest of it. Green pendant at Desert. Let's see what Uncle's got for us, as well as the Lumberjack and Lost Woods. We've got 20 rupees in the chest by Uncle. Small magic on the crab. Ooh, a mirror in the Lost Woods. 20 rupees on Uncle himself, and a piece of heart on Lumberjack, so won't be going back for that. Welcome back to Cheery.
Sorry about that. I was stepped out and I didn't realize that I was being dragged into the live chat. Anyway, so while we're waiting for that, we got Glove in the Thieves' Hideout. Sailor Nep actually saving quid. Are they doing self-short checks? Or... that's weird. You would think they would go straight down to, CAC, but I guess no bomb, so they didn't want to do the blind side out.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Getting some bombs from the 50-50 drops. Ooh, gloves! So, oh dear. I know that you have always been a bit of the same kind of fan of trolly shenanigans as I. What kind of trolls are you wanting today?
I'm actually not looking for any trolls today. We've had a couple during the Link's Pass tournament today. We've had a couple Boots Go mode for items that were on Desert Ledge that was not keys. So it's one of the things where, you see, oh hey,
Ooh.
I need that, but...
Yeah, blue mail and
Alright, we see Hammer in the chicken hut. So that's 2 pieces of our Dark World access. We're still looking for the Moon Pearl.
Yep. Sorry about that, by the way. So, where's that Moon Pearl gonna be?
I mean, there's a lot of places it could still be. We still have all of our South Shore checks. Can also be in the Strausseless Closet. We still haven't even gotten done with the Kakariko. This could be a very fast Dark World seed.
Very true.
Nep is buying some bombs in order to get the bomb checks done that the other runners have made.
Alright. $300 rupees there. And let's see what's back of Escape, I think. Cart container, 20 rupees, and small key. So, headed to the front of Escape now. So, is Orange in... Where is Orange? Old man?
He's going, yeah, he's going through, actually, I do believe he's going up to Death Mountain right now. Or one of the runners, one of the runners are going to Death Mountain. Sorry, my commentary stream is a little laggy right now. I'm trying to get that fixed.
Oh dear. Hey, a book in the escape sequence. So, Raylan headed off to the eastern area. At least gonna get the checks in the back of Saha's closet.
And of course, you know, since Eastern, even though it is a pendant, there's still
the
items to be found.
And the flippers. Alright. Alright, game. Nap there in the boomerang chest. Yeah, we are not seeing Aga today, with that hammer, glove, moon pearl, and lumberjack ledge being dead. Alright, so let's see what is here in the Zelda cell. Fire rod. Okay. So, yeah. Alright, that's through the first room. Dark Cross actually being in logic with Fire Rod as of V31. But nothing there. So, we're about to see the Waterfall Cave, bow, and 10 arrows to go with it. And Orange really needs to be careful here. Down to, okay, well, he's got a couple hearts now.
Alright, looks like Orange is safe with that bomb jump. I'm gonna see what's in this big chest here.
Ooh. This is it, though.
It's really hard to do with all your tools. The fall all the way down to the bottom, though, does kind of hurt his momentum, though.
Yeah.
So he does have to reclimb back up.
We're about to see Mini Moldorm Cave. I'm not sure what was on Sora Ledge. Bloomerang. Boots! What are those? A sword? And nothing else, but oh my. Boots and a sword are sure nice.
Oh yeah, and with we do get a map check of Dark World. I see red crystals on Swamp and TR. But with the boots and the sword, this does become a much faster seed. This also opens up with the book and the fire rod. If Koi wants to go for the green pendant check, that's a possibility as well.
And we're getting a high cave check. And of course it's garbage. 0 out of 10. Ooh.
Yeah, Orange
Okay.
unfortunately takes a fall to Moldorm. Nap is going through Dark Cross. Koi is wire running. And Rellen's about ready to get the boots and sword.
Orange really needs to be careful though if you look at his heart count. And that's why.
Yeah, you don't want to jump on the boss. This isn't Mario. I mean, that's not Wiggler. You're not Mario. You do not go, plus 100 points.
Yeah, no.
So, this is the third trek up Tower of Hera for Orange right now.
This has to feel bad.
Yeah, no, Raylan's actually doing really nice riding right now. With the full, with the mirror and everything else. He's doing both the overworld checks for Dark World and Light World at the same exact time. That's actually some very efficient ride.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what's here in Desert. Wait, is Raylan really doing... Oh my god.
No, he's not. He's not. I just got to explain what Raylan's doing. He's doing...
Oh.
Unless... No, he has flippers. He's doing check once... He can check... Can't really check much, actually.
Can do the entire front. Man, this is a gamble.
Oh, Desert was boots locked. Koi and Nep is doing that. Nice early big key.
Mhm. But yeah, without that hook shot, not gonna be able to complete Swamp. Oh my. This is, quite the gamble.
I mean, if you find... Oh, actually, I don't know what you can find here that will make the game worth it. Flute? No.
Hook shot.
Flute wouldn't be... Hook shot, yeah. That means you can go ahead and complete the dungeon, but you have to do menu boss. Koi skipping a chest, which is kind of weird. Gets a fairy in the bottle.
And this would be the play if hook shots in here. There's a bug net. $20 rupees, so last hope for anything good is on left side swamp.
2 checks. 2 very long checks.
If it pays, though.
And again, like, hookshot's the only thing now that I can think of that would pay. I mean, Red Cane would be nice to have, but you're probably gonna get Red Cane anyway later on. Like, you need a play that makes it to where Swamp Palace is your absolute last check in order to make this work.
I wonder if he didn't realize coming in here that he didn't have hookshot?
Well, I mean, as I said before, he's running around with the mirror doing both Light World and Dark World checks. I didn't think he was going to do the Swamp play, because he was doing everything else. Anyway, we got some bomb strats on Moldorm. Nep is low on magic. Swords do take a while to kill these bosses, but one Lambo's down already.
That's 2 down for Nep. Triple bombs, 1 last check. Will it be worse? Oh no! Boy! Oh, he has the fairy.
Now, mind you, this also is Green Pendant, so this will give us 1 extra item over Astrashla.
And it's just the compass. There's nothing here. Oh, that feels so bad.
Meanwhile, when we were talking about that, Orange did get the first crystal of the game from Hera, and will be getting his boots sword combo, which is he probably had that sooner. We're also going to get K45. K45 is more bombs. We're also going to say hi to Stumpy while we're out here.
So, can somebody explain to me why in the vanilla game he buried a flute?
No, he was the spirit of the boy that was playing the flute, and he got trapped in the Dark World, and because he couldn't play the flute anymore, like, basically he left it down, and, like, the flute was like his memory kind of deal.
Oh. Hey, Master Sword.
And that's an $80 mouse with sword for 7 dicks today.
To this bombs from Sahasrara. So I think Raylan's gonna go back to Dark World here.
Yeah, he did all the south checks, now he's just going to do all the north checks with the boots in the mirror. We'll see Graveyard Ledge, we'll see King's Tomb. We'll probably have a dip of Thieves Town, which we can clear all the items out of with that hammer.
Yep. Bo? Where was Bo? I remember seeing it.
I cannot tell you because my commentary stream's lagging. I'm kind of commentating behind the Twitch stream right now. Waterfall Cave, thank you, trackers.
Ah, thank you. Yep. Alright, 20 rupees. Key?
I am kind of surprised that the runners did not go turn in that green pennant they just grabbed.
They did. It was 3 bombs.
Oh, it was? Sorry, my bad.
There's a on ether tablets, so probably not coming back for that. Oh, point check, but Sailor Nep did not. Getting bodied by stuff in the hallway. Ether? That could be required.
Yeah, so since I'm having issues, tech issues on the opposite side, I am going to step down and have ETM take over for me. I do apologize.
Alright. Sorry about the tech issues.
I wish I knew what was going on, to be completely honest, because this just kind of worries me. I'll be messing with it, though.
It might not be your end. I'll message you later on that, though. Alright. so 10 bombs next to the maiden. Let's see what's in the big chest.
Alright, I'm here now.
Welcome!
Thanks, Kuchiri, for commentating for the first bit. So, I just had to step away for a minute. Did I miss anything?
Not really.
Yeah, it looks like Raylan's fighting blind.
Doing a great job of it.
Nice.
Just arrows. So the only thing in Thieves Town, I believe, was the Ether Medallion. Which I believe Koi should have. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm also tracking the top two, so I'll try to pull double duty here.
I'll try to keep you honest and make sure that if you miss something, I'll let you know, because that is not an easy job.
Yeah, I'm sure between the three of us we can manage it. Alright, so Koi also finishing off Thieves Town.
Alright, let's see what's Graveyard Ledge. As well as King's Doom.
Oh, a pet check. It's a bottle in with a B. Release me so I can go bzzz.
Wow. Oh,
hey.
there's Samaria.
Well, that's a nice find. Looks like we got Nap over in Paradox Cave. I didn't see anything important in there. So, I guess the big thing we're looking for right now is those Titans mitts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we had a shovel in Paradox, so that could be something. And Nap finally getting that Moon Pearl.
Oh man, did they just get that? Oh dear.
Yeah, but I mean, they've got a crystal, and they've made some progress, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. Again, like, you know, if you're gonna last locate something, last locate it early. That's what my teammate Dante always says.
Oh my
Ooh, look,
goodness.
that is a flute in the pinball room of Schoolwoods. Not a required item this seed, but nice to have.
Sure.
And looks like we're getting a Bombos tablet check. Did we see this yet?
I don't believe so. Just the shield.
Yield. Alright, Raylan heading up to the mountain now. I'm surprised he doesn't go for pod, but I guess doing hair and stuff makes sense too. But pod is looking like a nice option right now. Don't have the lamp, but if you know your dark rooms, that's not a big deal, especially when you have the fire rod. Although Raylan hasn't even picked up the fire rod. Yeah, that was in Zelda's cell, right?
Think so.
Oh, we found the lamp somewhere. Where was that?
Oh man, it's been a bit hard to.
Yeah, the runner's all in different places. It's kind of hard to follow. But yeah, lamp. Oh, lamp was on the shovel. Okay, so that shovel was important. Alright, well, I really think pod is going to be our next play here once all the runners kind of catch up to each other.
Yeah.
Koi going to buy a red potion. So maybe thinking about bottle glitching on the pod?
It's possible. Wouldn't
Ooh,
blame
orange. Orange is in trouble here. Fighter Sword Mothula down to half a heart. Oh, it runs into the spike. This is not an easy fight at all. A lot of runners put this off until they find a better sword.
Yeah, I know I do for sure. Especially on such low health.
Orange is just going to run in there again, but he doesn't have any magic, so that's going to be an issue.
I think
If I were Orange, I would just nope out here and come back later.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I mean, the Gyptos here might not give him a choice.
Oh, he gets a full magic drop. But he is down again to a heart and a half.
Oh man, do you really want to have to do Fighter Sword 7 heart? Well, heart and a half at this point, Blue Mail Moth. I know where you're going.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's better off using the hammer than the fighter sword, really. Meanwhile, Raylan gets Mothula, or not Mothula, Moldorm down. And that'll be 2 crystals.
Gonna go for this again.
Oh, what? Oh, never mind. Chat is... Someone said hook shot. I thought we found it, but no, chat's just messing with me.
I think Chad is theorizing that Hookshot is on Moth. Or something like that.
Oh, Orange Sting, another death.
Oh, Hookshot Cave.
Orange, please just come back later.
Oh. Yeah, this is quite unfortunate. There's Bombos.
Yeah, so Raylan picking that up. Sailor Nep and Koi also coming up to Mothula. Meanwhile, they're going to have a much easier time with that Master Sword.
Yeah.
Orange using all his magic to take out the Gyptos, but can't light the torches, so he's gonna try it again.
Orange, please. Anyway, that's Moth down for Sailor Nep. And also for Koi.
Yeah, again, that sword difference really big right now. Raylan finding that shovel that will eventually lead to the lamp.
Orange has no safeties.
At least has full magic this time, or almost full magic. So if you can land most of those fire rod shots, might be able to do this. Ooh, dashing into Mothula and hitting the spikes.
No. Oh,
Oof, taking another death.
anyway, so looks like we're going Spike Cave for Raylan. And Orange finally deciding to nope out.
This is gonna be pretty close. I think he can do it, but okay, well, yeah, I guess with the boots you can get through here pretty quick. Yeah, he'll be alright. Oh, except for a bonk, but he's still alright, but that's pretty tight to do that with just that many hearts and only the cape.
I mean, it's 13 heart minimum. It's, without safeties.
Yeah. Yeah, the cape runs out pretty quickly, but yeah, with the boots you can dash through there, so that definitely saves quite a bit of magic.
Actually, I think it's 14 with just boots. It's 13 if you have quick shot. If I'm
Yeah, something
remembering.
like that. Alright, Raylan gonna get that lamp. So, if I were Raylan, I'd be heading straight to pod after this.
I mean, it does tend to have a great deal of value. So, there's the flute for Koi.
So the problem for Raylan, though, is like, assuming that the Titan's mitts are in pod, that's gonna open up a lot of things for him. But he needs to go to escape to get that fire rod. So that might push him away from escape. But okay, he is making the pod play, which, like, in his position, I certainly agree with this play. Oh, that guard is... Never seen a guard that determined to keep you out of the dark roll.
I think that guard deserves to be paid extra overtime.
Alright,
Guard
Raylan
doing
taking a
his
couple.
job. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I was saying Raylan taking a couple bumps there, so has to be kind of careful. Oh, he's using that stun prize to get some extra hearts here. Not a bad idea. And Koi gonna pick up that Cane of Samaria. Sailor Nep also just picked that up. So, we're just looking for hookshot, ice rod, mitts, and medallions. So the seat's starting to hum along pretty quickly here. What's Koi up to? Oh, he's activating the flute. Yeah.
Yep.
I was wondering where he was going. Orange picking up that ether medallion. Has to be very careful with the heart situation again. No magic, so can't even use that cape.
Just the key for key and pod. Ooh,
Ooh.
silvers.
That's a nice find. Alright. Looks like Koi finally making the trip up the mountain now. And sailing up, going through Thieves Town. But the new checks are going to be on Raylan's screen here in pod. There's a heart container.
So that means this chest will be a key. Yep. Maximum of 2 non-small keys in the front of pod. Any seed.
Yep.
There's a
Alright.
bottle for Koi.
Orange, nice fight there on blind. Gets that crystal down.
Not
we
much
gotta-
else in pod at the moment, just the silvers.
Yeah, but there should be a few items here in the dark maze.
So I do believe that the harmless hallway has to be a small key.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's a heart piece. And red rupees.
We'll see what is here. So,
There we go. There's the
ooh,
Titan vaults.
there's our value.
Alright, so pod definitely was the play. And that is going to open up all kinds of stuff. We got Ice Palace full clearable. We can dip into Turtle Rock, maybe, if it's not Quake. And we can do Dark Death Mountain. Smith Chain is a possibility. We can even check out the Mire area. So a lot of options here, but yeah. Raylan, again, missing that fire rod from Escape, that might be a problem for him. We'll see how things play out. Alright, Koi finishing off Terrapera, selling up in the blind fight here. Nicely done there. Now, it looks like Koi's going to check the basement of Hera. I don't believe we saw this, did we?
I don't think so.
So this is one of those long checks that often get skipped. So, you know, if there's something here, it can be pretty big for you. If there's nothing here, it's just a waste of time.
Oh no, did Koi miscount?
Oh, maybe. No, he has
No,
a
man.
map and compass. There's an item here. The red
20
rupee. And Orange is going to give us a check of catfish. I think this is new.
Alright. Well, let's see it. Also, beautiful helmets look right.
Yep. And just a map on Helma, so that is all a pod. So Titan's Mitts out of pod, pretty good.
Also, just 20 rupees on catfish.
Where is Sailor Nap going? Is she going to swamp?
Hopefully not.
No, okay. Maybe this is a plated pod. It's taking the long way around for some reason.
And I think they're about the same lengths.
Okay, taking this road so they can check Hobo on the way, so that's kind of nice. Ooh, Raylan's going to Ice Palace first. I like this play.
Man.
He'll wish he had the fire rod. Sorry?
Raylan's just been making all the gambles though today.
I don't even really think this is a gamble. I mean, it's a full clearable crystal. I guess it's a bit of a gamble because you often want to put this off and hope you can go mode it, but sometimes just diving in is the play to make.
I suppose so. But I mean, he already did, full clear from his swamp without the hook shot earlier.
Yeah, that was definitely a gamble. Meanwhile, Orange has picked up that bow and is checking Hype Cave now. And
so
probably will go to pot.
As long as Freezor chest and the Ice Tea room do not have the big key, then this is actually not hookshot locked.
I think it's or the first chest.
Yeah, because he got a small key there. So as long as the big key doesn't show up in those other two, then we're fine.
Unless it's the big key and 2 small keys, because then you can still get around.
No, I don't think so, because you could use the 2 keys downstairs instead of going right.
Maybe. Ice Palace logic is screwy.
I mean, you've got to think of what's the worst possible way you could use those keys.
Alright, Sailor Nap, I think, just picked up that bow. And, or did she? No, okay. I saw her come out of the portal. She was just checking the island, and now she's going back. Okay. This makes sense.
There's the bell.
Raylan with a bit of an unorthodox bomb strat there, picking one up and kind of blowing himself up with it, but gets the job done.
Gonna need to be careful.
Yeah, definitely low in the health department. I'm gonna use that cape for the spikes.
I missed. Did he do the bomb jump? I think so, right?
Probably, yeah.
So if he drops down to where the boss area is, he can actually go up and go through one of those little pods, and he'll be able to get some fairies if he wants.
Alright, there's the big key, so it's not hookshot locked.
Nope. Oh man, yeah, that fire rod's thing, though.
Yeah, that would make his cold stare fight a lot easier if he had that fire on. I don't think we've seen any items in ice so far.
So it's not been anything of worth.
Alright, Sailor Nap making her way into pod.
Alright, let's see what Ice Tea has.
Just the
Compass.
Alright, we got 3 chests left and they're all items.
My goodness. What, Cold Stare, Freezor, and the boss? Or not boss, the big chest?
Oh no, I think we've lost Raylan.
Oh no.
Looks like he might have had a bit of an internet outage. Alright, I think he's back. But we'll see what happens.
Can confirm it's on his end. So, cursory look at his tracker, I'm not seeing anything new. So I don't think there's been anything in Ice Palace yet.
Alright, well he's still in there, so could be something on Cold Stare. Or he's diving in for some fairies. Not a bad idea here. Raylan's still without any bottles, so can't even use the bug net there. Meanwhile, other 3 runners all in pod. Orange, however, has not got the lamp, so having to deal with these dark rooms. Alright, here's Raylan now on the Cold Stare fight. Immediately switching over to the cape.
Yes. Getting a little dicey. I just realized, like, Master Sword. Ooh. Also, Ice Rod and Ice.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, that's an awful death, but he did get the ice rod, okay.
Oh, Raylan.
And he's gonna go straight back in. Let's hope the second time is the charm. Yeah, dying to Cold Stare never feels good. It is so long to get back there, and I don't think he meant to use the Bombos medallion there. Whoops. So he's gonna have to find some more magic. Now, having a bit of trouble with that.
Freezers were in the, or not Freezers, the penguins were in the magic drop thing.
And Raylan's got a bit of a problem here. He has no bombs left. He can't do the bomb jump.
Oh no.
Okay, he has Cane of Samaria, so it's not so bad. But it's still annoying.
He doesn't even have a single small key though. You'd have to go get
I
that
think
small...
he unlocked that door because he came up for fairies.
Ah.
But he's taking a lot of bumps here through this spike room.
Oh.
This cold stair fight is not going to be any easier than the first time. Not with the amount of health he has. Well, I guess he can get more fairies, but still. Meanwhile, Orange has made his way through the dark rooms onto Helmosaur. And Koi and Sailor Nep are both on their way there.
Alright. Time to go back and try Cold Stare again. Oh. Oh dear. Where's his small key?
He just picked it up. Meanwhile, we're getting a Mire area check here from Orange.
Oh. That we are. And
Right.
nothing much of worth.
Alright, maybe Checkerboard Cave has...
Maybe.
No.
Did you catch the Mire Medallion?
I did not.
Neither did I.
Oh, we gotta mark
Quake,
this
here.
Quake, okay. That's good, because that's the one medallion we don't have, and we don't want to find it.
What's Drellin doing?
He's getting more magic. No, he's not. He already got that magic.
Yeah, those pots only spawn once per mirror.
There's more magic here, though.
I mean, it's got enough to do bombos. Fun fact, if you take both of those magic jars under those two pots, it's just enough to use bombos on single magic, I believe.
Yeah. Ooh, Koi wanted to buy a blue potion, but he didn't have enough money. He could have bought a red, but decides just not to buy any.
Raylan, be careful! Oh my goodness. Please! Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh my god. Please, Raylan! My heart can't take this. Alright, that's two of them. Just has to get the last one down.
Oh, thank God.
There.
Alright, that was a long fight, but it's better than dying. So that is 4 crystals for Raylan Tank here.
Oh man.
Meanwhile, Sailor Neptune and the Smith chain here. Not getting anything out of it.
So I think we're hookshot from no mode.
Well, we haven't seen the Turtle Rock Medallion, so that could still be Quake as well.
True.
So I imagine Death Mountain, a lot of items up there, so wouldn't surprise me if someone went up there soon.
Yeah.
Oh, Raylan has not checked Ice Shroud Cave, wow. Oh, he doesn't even have the flute, so Ice Shroud Cave's pretty out of the way for him.
Pedestal is dead.
Yeah, Pedestal was a bottle with a B. Boy, using silver arrows there against the penguins. Nap just using bombs.
What are you gonna be getting his ice rod?
And unfortunately, that skip of escape is going to be hurting Raylan here. He's going to head into Skull Woods without the fire rod. We'll at least get that flute. Sailor Nap setting up the bomb jump, gets it nicely done. And orange checking hammer pegs. Just a heart piece there.
Oh my. Oh, Raylan gonna be getting his flute.
Yep. So unfortunately for Raylan, this is just more stuff to push him away from escape. The good news is he doesn't have that Quake medallion. That might lead him into mire.
Yeah. Oh, nice. 190 people from the Speak Gaming main channel. Welcome everybody. We have daily race going on here. Open Road, Koi, Raylan, Sailor Nep, and Orange.
Yeah, so if you're just joining us, we are basically looking for the hook shot and possibly Quake. No one has checked the Turtle Rock medallion. And no one's been up to Dark Death Mountain yet, but I imagine we'll be heading there shortly after a couple of these runners finish off Ice Palace. Alright, Koi gets cold stare down. And all the runners getting their ice rod now. All except for Orange, but didn't dip Ice Palace. Or did he?
I don't believe so, because
No,
he
he didn't.
doesn't
Okay.
have ice rod. Nip must have done pod. He's got mitts. Or she does, sorry.
Someone go to Dark Death Mountain, please. I want to know what the Turtle Rock medallion is.
Oh, goodness me.
No one wants to go there because they don't have the hook shot, and the hook shot makes it a lot faster to get there.
To
But
where?
to Dark Death Mountain.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's in logic, though.
Yep. Alright,
Oh,
finally.
look where Koi's going.
Yep. We're finally making that play. And we'll see where Nap goes. Maybe same place. Yep. Alright. So Turtle Rock, possibly full clearable. We can also get one chest out of Hookshot Cave and 2 chests out of Super Bunny Cave. Raylan, unfortunately, heading into Pendant Desert Palace, which we know was useless. Alright, Koi gonna give us that Turtle Rock medallion check. It's Bombos, so we do not need Quake at all. So yeah, we're officially looking for only the hook shot.
Oh, man.
And yeah, this is shaping up to be a pretty close race between Koi and Sailor Nep.
I mean,
They're
the real
basically
question
neck
is,
and neck.
where
Sorry?
do you go if it's where do you go if it's not in Turtle Rock?
I mean, there's not much left, really. There has to be some sort of progression here.
Is there?
We can't get into Mire. I guess they haven't done the front of the swamp yet, but we've seen that already.
Yeah, Raylan gambled swamp without hookshot earlier. Full cleared the front. Nothing of worth. I think it was a bug net and a boomerang. No, it wasn't
Yeah.
boomerang. It was something.
I know the gnat was in there. Alright, first chest of Hookshot Cave, just bombs. Sailor Nap not even checking Hookshot Cave, just diving straight into TR. Remembering to go the long way around here because you don't have the hook shot. Let's see if Koi remembers that. And a couple of keys there. Alright, Discord, remember. No. Heading upwards. Rip.
Yep.
Oh no, Orange taking a death. Okay, it has a fairy, never mind. He's alright. There's that ice rod. Oh man, Raylan going back into Hera for the basement. This escape skip really starting to hurt now. I doubt Raylan forgot escape. I think he's just... It might be one of those situations where you're just thinking, okay, if something's there, I'm in bad shape anyway, so I'm just going to play as though there's nothing there.
Unfortunately, that is not the case.
Yeah. Orange facing off against Coldstare, getting into some trouble here. Down to 3 hearts. Gets 2 puffs down, though. Getting some nice double hits there, and gets it done. Nicely done. Yeah, that's the strategy you want to use, especially when you're on the Master Sword for Coldstare. You want to try to get the puffs onto the edge of the screen so that you can get those double hits in, double spin attacks. Alright, getting a look at Mimic Cave now from Sailor Nap. Just a shield. Hey, Orange actually going to pick up some upgrades here. Don't see that very often. Hey, there's Quake in the Turok Big Chat.
Oh no.
That is
That's
not
something
what...
you want to see.
Yeah. Alright, so Misery Mire is open now. We know the pedestal is dead, but there's still 2 items in Mire, which could be the hookshot. There's a heart piece.
Have we seen all 3 items out of Eastern?
I don't remember.
Have we really not seen Eastern at all? Oh lord. Well,
Yeah, that's right, because we had Dark World access that was pretty free. So no one really had a reason to go into Eastern.
Again, I'm going to reiterate the same thing I said last match I commentated. Sphere 1.
Yeah, that would be quite something if the hookshot was there.
Just chilling in Eastern. All alone.
Not on Laser Bridge. So if it's not on Trinex, I think we're going to see Mire next.
And then maybe Eastern after that.
Yeah, if it's in Eastern, I think that's going to be the last location. But maybe they might go there before Swamp, I guess. Yeah, I completely forgot about Eastern this whole time. But yeah, I think no one's been there.
Oh.
Alright, where's Raylan going now? It's not escape, so that's not good. Is he going... Oh, he's going to do Pyramid Ledge to Catfish and maybe mirror and do escape from here. Let's hope he does that.
Hopefully. I mean, he's gonna run out of checks eventually.
Okay, good. He's pulling out the mirror. This makes sense. Yeah. So I see why he wasn't doing escape, because he wanted to read it in like this. And that does make a lot of sense.
It's gonna feel so bad, though.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, because he did a lot of checks he didn't need to, but he's on the right path. Meanwhile, Sailor Nep takes down Trinex, and Koi is on the same fight.
I'm going to say the the Armos did the crime with the hook shot in the Eastern Palace.
This is not Clue. Alright, Raylan finally gonna get that fire rod out of escape. I was gonna say maybe Sailor Nap will hover Hookshot Cave, but that actually would make no sense since we're only looking for the hookshot.
Oh,
Alright, where are they going next?
the logical play would be Meyer.
Yeah. Because when you get that Quake medallion, you have to wonder, why was this given to me now? And Sailor Nep is going to Meyer. Boy, though, gonna check Spike Cave. I think we already saw this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Remember we mentioned how the person barely made it through?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright, so there's the book for Raylan. And he's just heading down to Zelda's cell, which has his fire rod.
This is gonna feel so bad. But Sailor Nep, on to Meyer now. We'll see, there's 2 items in here. And we know that the pendant is not gonna give us anything. That is dead, it's a bee in a bottle. Nobody's gotta worry about that. Or at least I think that was a bee in a bottle.
Alright, first check in Meyer is small key. And Koi also heading to Meyer.
Oh boy. I also headed to Meyer. So, Marilyn, what's your plan of action, my man?
I guess he's gonna finish doing the path he started, which is to go to Catfish. Oh no, Orange. Taking a death in Turtle Rock.
Oh no. This has been such a rough seat for Orange.
Yeah. I mean, he's made decent progress, but those deaths have definitely set him behind a bit.
Also, while we're at it, be sure to follow the runners, follow our trackers, who's also my co-comp, and Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna.
Yeah,
All
Mr.
all
Scruff
together.
took over for me, so he's doing all 4. So big shout outs to him for that. That is no easy task.
No, it's not.
There's a hookshot, cutscene chest, and mire. That is go mode for Sailor Nap at about 1 hour 20 minutes. And Koi is going to be not far behind. So this is a close enough race that execution is going to really play a big part, as well as GT routing. And Koi also going straight to the cutscene, so yeah, gonna be probably about a minute behind Sailor Nap. Not even that much, I think. So this is gonna be a pretty close race down the stretch. Alright, Nep entering at 1:21:28. Koi making his way to Swamp. Just has to drain that dam. Alright, Raylan finally has Mothula down. And that is 5 crystals, but still has to go to Turtle Rock to get that Quake Medallion, and then go to Mire to get the hook shot. So he's got a pretty big mountain to climb.
Apparently, I've been talking to myself for the past few minutes.
Oh no. Alright, Koi about to head in. Let's see, 1:22:55, so about a minute and a half lead right now for Sailor Nap. Sailor Nap rushing to the back of Swamp. Just has to take out Argus, doesn't need to check any chests. Could check chests maybe to hope for a sword, but not really necessary. Orange, meanwhile... Yep. I was gonna say, Orange heading into Trinax on just 2 hearts. This could be a pretty rough fight. Having trouble with that boomerang.
This siege's just been so rough for him.
Oh no, Orange taking a death there on Trinex.
Oh man, poor Orange.
It's got the safety door though, so it's not a huge time loss. Oh yeah, chat. Reminding me, we have a little game to play. Once Sailor Nep gets to GT, she is going to be looking for that big key. There are 22 chests, or 22 locations it can be. Throw your guesses in chat. Math Girl, what's your pick?
22 as always. Raylan, remembering before he went the full loop.
Yep. I'm going to go with number 1 today. I want to see a fast big key. So we're at opposite ends of the spectrum.
I'm sorry. That gift.
All right. Sailor Nep opening up GT. Oh man, Raylan taking the death. Okay, has a fairy.
Looks like he's going Dark Magician. Possibly, anyway.
Yeah. So it's not on the torch. Alright, chest number 2, 10 arrows. Chest number 3, small key. Chest number 4, mushroom. Mushroom.
5 is small key. And going Dark Magician.
Number 6 is a heart piece. Number 7 is the big key. Let's see if anyone guessed number 7. Looks like Balloon Dude 2 is our only number 7 guess. So congrats.
Congrats, you win a lifetime supply of randomizer seeds. Redeemable at ALTTP.com. Japanese 1.0 ROM not included.
So Koi can make up a little bit of time here if he goes straight to Hope Room, and he is not going to do that. So definitely Sailor Nep with the lead here. But Koi's not going to be that far behind. So, you know, could be like a execution situation, you know, a Ganon fall or Ganon death. Could be enough to tip the scales in this race.
Sure. Oh man, Orange.
Nep down to 1.5 here. Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Down to half a
Make that
heart.
half a heart.
Gotta pull out that cape to get through this room.
Oh man.
This is tense.
Even Landmo's deadly.
Oh, very
Anything's
nice.
deadly at this health.
Oh, I thought she got a 1 cycle, but not quite.
No.
All right, gets through it, but
That came a little close for comfort.
yeah. Picking up that safety heart. Koi, meanwhile, has the big key and is beginning to head to the gauntlet now. And Koi,
no, orange.
Orange going into Eastern. Koi in a bit of a health jam too, but I do think he went to buy potions, so he should be okay.
Alright, Nip made it through this room.
Yeah, the rest of these rooms aren't too difficult, so I don't expect Nap really to have much of an issue.
I mean, 2.5 parts is not fun to work with, especially for Aga 2.
Yeah, definitely has to be careful, but has a little bit of breathing room.
There!
Oh, look at that.
It's a full health.
Alright, she's got nothing to worry about now.
Surprised not checking upstairs pre-Moldorm chest for a tempered sword.
Yeah. Especially when we've cleared so much of the seed that there's a good chance of a sword in GT.
Not there though.
Getting a double on the first cycle. And another double. Ooh, not getting any there. Orange finding red mail in Eastern.
Well, that'll be nice at least. Oh no, Raylan! I sure hope you have a fairy. Nope.
No fairy. Oof.
Oh, you ran out of magic. That would do it.
Alright, Sailor Nap, first one into Ganon. So 12 slashes, or 12 spins rather, with the Master Sword on each of the first 2 cycles is what you need to get. So the first cycle is not too difficult, but Master Sword on that second phase, that is one of the trickiest parts of this fight. Being very patient here. Taking a couple of hits. Using that hook shot. When the hook shot's being extended, you're invincible. So that's often used in these Ganon fights to dodge fire back.
Goodness. Raylan? There we go. Also, Sailor Nep on phase 3.
Yeah, so
And-
gotten past the hard part of the fight.
As Koi enters it. And that's Trinex down for Raylan.
Alright, just 4 silver arrows. Oh, misses one there. So that should be third, and just one more hit should do it. Oh, misses the... Meanwhile, Koi on phase 2. Oh, Sailor Neb almost hitting it bad, missing another shot. Alright, here we go. That'll do it. GG, Sailor Nep.
SHUTG finishing in 6th place with a 135.52. Unfortunately, can't interview, but will be joining us in chat.
Yep. And meanwhile, Koi down to half a heart here on Ganon. This is a bit sketchy. And very low on magic as well. Gonna have to use the lamp here. Oh, he might have a potion. Oh, misses the first shot, and I thought he had a potion. He might have used it. I think he used it in the gauntlet, actually.
Maybe he has a second.
Alright, there's one. There's two. Oh no, oh, that was so close. Misses the arrow though.
Okay, just a word to the wise to everyone here. If you see a fire bat coming at you and you can't... Well, actually, I guess he doesn't have that luxury though, because... oh boy.
Koi getting a couple of silverless hits in. Alright, there's the last arrow. Koi clutching it out.
GG's.
And Koi finishing second on the restream and 7th place overall with an official SRL time of 1 hour 37 minutes and 43 seconds. And Koi is already here in the booth with us. GG's.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that race for Boyne and Salty Fry. I have no idea. I guess like if you do Sahasrara before the escape, you never go to desert. That's probably a big time save.
Yeah, I think everyone on the stream went to desert at some point.
Yeah, because the standard way to route in the early game is to avoid going to Eastern, but that means that going to Eastern is a huge anti-meta kind of play where you save a bunch of time if there's something good there, which is exactly what happened this thing. They still had to go to escape eventually to get Fire on, but if you have Dark World access before Landmo access, yeah, you just skip desert.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, we forgot Eastern existed for most of the siege. We were like, where are they going to go next? They're running out of spots. And then, like, after Turtle Rock, we got the medallion, someone in chat was like, oh, Eastern exists. They're like, oh, yeah. But yeah, I don't know, kind of an annoying seed. Of course, Turtle Rock's not just going to give you the hook shot, it's going to make you go to Mire.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like the nicest seed ever, but it wasn't really horrible. I'm just trying to figure out where I lost so much time versus first place. Because like third place was 131, right? like 6 minutes, we can chalk that up to Plasma Kappa just being way better than me, right? That's fine. But Boyne's also really good, but I don't think he's 13 minutes better than me. He skipped something that I did.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe go molded ice or something. Or no, you couldn't. There was ice rod there, so I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess.
you had to dip ice before Turtle Rock. Otherwise, you lose a bunch of time from double dipping Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for us to tell on stream because
You could have gone to pod really early and not been punished for it. And then if you do that, you get to skip like all the flipper checks, right? Because the only thing there was a bow.
yeah, but even that's only a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe Boyne and Salty Fry are just 13 minutes better than me.
Well, Boyne's pretty good, so.
He's all right. He's fine.
Oh, apparently there was a tempered sword in the flooded room of Swamp, according to Salty Fry.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, that saves some time in the back end of the siege here. No, my general rule is if I have silvers, I don't open extra chests looking for tempered.
Well, I do kind of see like maybe how they could have routed because Raylan Tankier actually had the Dark World access much earlier, but then made a few odd decisions. Like one of the first things he did in Dark World was to go into Swamp without the hook shot, and that didn't pay off.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate.
So I think if you had... Oh, but his problem was he had never done escape, so he was missing a fire rod for a long time. But I think
I figure like if you do early Sahasrara, which is not terribly uncommon, some people do that, then you get your Dark World access, and then you just mirror over to Front of Escape on your way to a pod gamble, right? And then you get your fire rod there, and then you go into pod and get the bow, and you get to skip a bunch of Overworld and Desert Palace. But it's you still have to make the ice play, you still have to make the TR play, and then you still have to make the Meyer play after that.
Yeah.
So if you just do everything right.
This is by far not the first time where I've seen Boyne finish a seed and just been scratching my head how he did that.
I mean, his execution is something to speak for as well.
Oh yeah, no, Boyne's like a 124 player or 125 player, I'm not sure. He's amazing. He's amazing!
Well...
Oh, Eddie, did you know? Did you hear?
What?
I am currently the best predictor in the world right now. Ranked #1 on the challenge predictions.
Nice.
I know all the things.
Psych.
How did he know? Well... Oh, I have one thing to tell you. You didn't turn your alerts off.
Yeah, no, nobody told me anything. Like, usually when I do that, somebody comes to the chat like real early and says, "Hey, by the way," like nobody said anything until I was in GT.
Oh.
So my bad, you guys.
It's no big deal. But it was just funny.
You had some rather timely alerts.
Nobody cheered 1,000 bits, so I won't get banned from speed gaming.
I don't think we had your audio on anyway, so... Not sure what your alert is, but yeah.
Oh, it's like Ned Flanders with his pants falling down or something.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, do you have any final thoughts about the seed or anything? Because I'm out of questions to ask you.
I tried to make the Ganon fight exciting for you guys. I hope I succeeded.
You certainly did.
I entered the Ganon fight and like there's already been like 5 or 6 finishers, and I'm thinking like, you know what? Let's make it fun for the restream. I'm going to mess up as much as I possibly can without dying. Half a heart, pretty good, right?
Yeah. No, that was
Took me like
Was
6 cycles to get 4 arrows into him.
It was quite a fight.
No,
But
I
yeah.
wasn't really messing up on purpose. I was spending a lot of brain power thinking about how did Boyd and Salty Fry do that, which didn't leave much for hit Ganon with the bow thing.
Yeah.
I think at one point I started doing Silverless without thinking.
Yeah, I
Yes,
noticed
you
that.
did.
Master
thought
Sword
you were-
Silver is by far the hardest version of a Ganon fight. Muscle memory too strong.
Oh, so Raylan is in the crystal cutscene while Orange is headed to Mothula to get his last crystal.
Yeah, so they're both on the path here. But yeah, I don't have any more questions for you, Koi.
Alright. Well, thanks so much for the restream, you guys, Math Girl and Eddie.
Yeah, thanks for
And,
you
I'm not
for
sure
For running.
but
for
thanks.
putting it on, and it was definitely an exciting race. You and Sailor Nap were fairly close. I think about a minute and a half apart going into GT. So it was definitely close
Yeah,
enough.
I
I just
lost-
wish you had done
I lost some
normal.
time on Ganon, for sure.
Oh,
Normal what?
yeah, normal GT route instead of
So
TM.
that was like a little metagamey thing because I saw how fast Wayne and Salty Fry finished, and I knew that even if they skipped the things I recognized that they could have skipped, that must have been a fast GT for
Yeah,
them to finish at that time. So I took
Yeah.
the safest route I could to cover all of the early key options.
yeah. No, Sailor Nap also did DM, so I was hoping maybe you would catch up a little bit on that. And then you guys both kind of ran into some health trouble on the gauntlet. You had potions, and Sailor Nap did not. And she was actually down to like half a heart at one point. I just actually had to use the cape to get through the last room, so it was pretty exciting down the stretch.
I was trying to save the potion so I would have it for Ganon in case I got into trouble, because I do like to use the cape strats through phase 2, even on Master Sword when I have the silvers. And I know I don't need the potion because, like, I would like with the lamp, dude, you still have plenty of magic left over. But it's always nice to have that backup. But I wasn't willing to go to the safety room. I never go to the safety room.
Yeah.
Speaking of health situations, Raylan might want to be a little careful. Does have the safety room coming up if he really wants it.
Alright, so I gotta go back to playing, worse seeds than this one, probably. But just a note to the setup helper. My face is gonna appear in the stream unless you stop me.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Alright, thanks guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See you, Koi.
Alright, Koi's getting hidden.
All right, back to Raylan and Orange. So Raylan, they're up in, taking that safety room. Don't blame him. And Orange not super far behind, although Orange has the Tempered Sword, so that might help him catch up a bit of time here, especially if he goes right and gets that big key right away.
Oh man, these Stalfos just aren't cooperating.
And looks like Orange is going right here. So we're gonna get that big key number 1.
Hopefully he remembers to get a small key.
Yeah. Yeah, he remembers. Alright, so Raylan about 1 full gauntlet ahead. Using silver arrows against Lion Mouse.
It's we're in pod. Now, where was Powder?
I don't remember. Apparently Koi found it somewhere. Alright, so Raylan through the gauntlet, heading up to the torch room here. One's just about to start the gauntlet. Raylan, being careful not to activate one of the worst glitches in the game, the GT despawn. So if you go up those stairs at the exact same time that the door closes, the game gets confused and just everything in the tower despawns. And you have to mirror out to fix it.
So, Edium,
Yes.
did you know there's actually a second Games Tower despawn?
I have heard of it. I've never actually seen it.
I saw it once, a very long time ago. Oh, there's where the...
Yeah.
So something, there's a invisible line in the middle of the Moldorm 2 platform, something, spin off of Moldorm to kill him.
Yeah, I think it's like very much pixel perfect to do it.
You will know if you get it, because if you enter that door transition, it just kind of screen wraps you in a funny way.
Oh.
You will know if you ever see it.
Yeah. That's a quadrant glitch, I think is what that's called.
Yeah. Quadrant glitch, yeah, that sounds right.
I've had that happen to me in Thieves Town, actually. On the Hellway. I've never had it happen in GT, though.
So do you have to spin on the exact pixel of the quadrant line?
I think that's what triggers it, yeah. There might be more to it, like taking damage or something. But yeah, it's pretty nasty when you don't want it to happen.
I had no idea it even existed the first time I saw it, and it's like, what the heck? And they're like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Alright, Raylan through with Aga 2. Orange, not too far behind here.
Yeah.
So, if Raylan wants to beat Orange on the restream, he needs to execute this scan and fight with Master Sword pretty well, because Orange has got tempered, and shouldn't have much problem.
Yeah, Orange might just pull ahead with the tempered sword advantage.
Ooh, that's a really nice position.
Yes, it is.
So Raylan can get a whole bunch of double spins in right here. Gonna use the cape to dodge some fire bats. Uh-oh. Down to 3.5 hearts. Gotta be careful. Okay, gonna use the cape for now. Almost took a Ganon hug there. Has to be really careful. I'd drink... Yeah, he's gonna drink that blue potion.
Can't really blame him there.
Alright. Raylan on to phase 4 now. There's 2 silver. Oh no! Missed just barely. Yeah, gets a double there,
Nice
though.
double.
Alright, this should do it. Yeah, there it is.
GG. Just
Yeah, get your
drops
GG's
it.
in chat for Raylan. Sorry, what were you saying? Alright, Raylan finishing in 3rd on the restream and 10th place overall with an official SRL time of 1 hour 55 minutes and 5 seconds. And Orange already on to phase 3, so not going to be far behind.
Yep. Oh no, silver's my one true weakness.
Alright, gets that first arrow in. And should be 2 more here. Yeah, nice double and very nice phase 4.
GG.
Alright, get your GG's in chat for Orange. And Orange finishes in 12th place overall with a official SRL time of 1 hour 56 minutes and 8 seconds. Actually improving their PB in open mode by about 53 seconds.
Both of them will be joining us. Hello, GG's.
GG's.
So, about that Mothula fight.
Yeah, that was a pretty shameful display, wasn't it? Between Mothula, Trinex.
Yeah, I'll give you props. I mean, your routing was certainly on point. You definitely went where you needed to go. But yeah, losing a lot of time from deaths and things like that definitely hurts.
Yeah,
But,
especially.
Congrats on the PB, though.
Thanks.
So, and yeah, you also you went to Eastern before going to Meyer, which was kind of unfortunate.
Well, there was one more item in there, so I went for density
Yeah,
instead of following the Quake like I was supposed to.
Yeah.
To
it
be honest,
certainly
I
makes
almost
sense.
went into Hookshotless Swamp.
Yeah, one of the runners, Raylan Tank here, did do that.
Speaking of whom, he is in here.
Hey, GG's Raylan.
GG.
GG.
So, can I ask you, why did you jump right into Swamp without the hook shot?
Did cut out a bit on the first part of the question.
I said, what made you decide to go into Swamp so early with no hook shot?
I mean, there was already the left side available, so I had basically half of the engine open, and I said, what's the dumbest play you can make? Maybe that's just the golden one today. It was not.
I mean, I don't mind it. It's an interesting gamble, but it's definitely a gamble for sure.
Yeah, it was basically the decision in either I make it now or I make it never. So basically waiting for the hookshot before ever touching Swamp, and
Yeah.
they decided to bet on maybe that there's something in there. There wasn't.
It's one of those plays where, like, if it pays off, you're like almost gonna win the whole race pretty much. But if it doesn't pay off, that's a few minutes of time lost. So I wouldn't really call it a bad play. It's a big gamble.
Yeah, I mean, I usually have to make at least one kind of gamble to make up a bit for execution disadvantage. So that's usually doing a pendant Eastern early, but this time with the loadout, I just went for the early Swamp play instead.
Yeah.
Some of my routing was kind of as a result of being restreamed. Like, for example, I decided to kill off Pet Hopes right away. I went straight to the mountain with Hammer, and no dark room assistance whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I guess, I mean, you didn't seem to have too much issue with the dark rooms, so that was alright. But yeah, I don't know, do you have any other questions, Math Girl?
No. GG's.
Yeah. Yeah, GG's to both of you. Thank you for being on the restream and putting on a great race. Hope to see you back again eventually.
Thank you for the restream.
Yeah. Oh, it was certainly fun to watch. Hopefully, hopefully, don't have quite as many issues with Mothula next time, but you know.
Yeah, it kind of serves me right for going in there with 5 hearts, blue mail, and fighter sword.
Yeah, I think everyone else had Master Sword by the time they went there, so it was definitely a tougher fight than everyone else had.
Well, my reasoning behind it was that it was immediately clearable, and I can do a crystal dungeon. Why not knock it out?
Oh yeah,
It was too tall of an order.
It certainly makes sense to go there, but yeah, it is a very difficult fight for sure. But yeah, I think that'll do it for us. I want to give a final shout out to our tracker, Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna, doing an excellent job tracking all 4 runners. That is no easy task. And of course, shout out to my co-commentator, Math Girl. Always a pleasure to come with you.
Always a pleasure to come with you too, Edium.
Yeah, and again, a final GG's to our runners. Koi, Raylan, Tankier, Sailor Nap, and Orange. Be sure to give them a follow if you like what you see. We'll throw out their links in chat here. But yeah, that's going to do it for us. So have a great afternoon, or whatever you are, afternoon, evening, morning. Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah.